It's a completely different day and age that we live in today. Nowadays, these child professionals are using technology to assault your kids. David Tatum, Charlotte, North Carolina. This is a licensed practicing child psychologist. Each and every child-focused psychology business in the state of North Carolina advertises in the same exact way. Bring us your kid's psyche. We're here to help. And when parents started bringing their children with their fragile psyches in for this psychologist to address, David Tatum here was mounting cameras so he could look up their shorts and skirts. Child psychologist David Tatum had nearly 9,000 images on his phones and devices, including infants and toddlers. Once again, this demon right here had gone so far down the path into darkness, spirits for him to consume and destroy, all the while advertising his skill set, a child psychologist who performs evaluations and uses various forms of therapy to help children and adolescents learn to better cope with life and the relationships that they may form throughout their childhood. Fundamentally, this is the issue right here. You have a professionally trained predator, a scientifically educated deviant who understood the basic psychological needs of children. He knew how to gain their trust, and he used situations and circumstances where they were feeling very fragile and very open to satisfy his own demonic lust for power and dominance. You guys got to be aware, you cannot trust anyone. Fortunately, the feds take this shit seriously, and they just handed him down a nearly 40-year prison sentence. And in the feds, he's going to do quite a bit of that time. They're also putting him on supervision for 30 years once he gets released. Hooray for the feds. But remind me one more time, why have we as a society determined that these things right here should ever walk amongst us again? There's no levels and degrees to child abuse and victimization. But a person who was certified and specially trained and given the trust of dealing with kids in vulnerable states of mind should be handled in the harshest possible way that our judicial system has to offer. I've devoted a lot of time in my life to developing what I refer to as my internal compass. Depending on your culture or religion, you may call it the Holy Spirit. You may refer to it as intuition. You might just say, I'm a Sherlock Holmes motherfucker and I pay attention to small details. Parents, friends, and relatives of young children, you need to attune your internal compass. You have got to be able to sense this dark energy when it is present in the room with you. I can personally assure you, when I walk in the room, this guy right here would sit the fuck down and back the fuck up. Why? Because I see you. I see each and every one of these demons when they manifest their darkness anywhere in my vicinity. They are among us. Stay vigilant.